Hello everyone and welcome to the Wednesday class. It's a special today because, as you know, we've been doing whole special things on specific health issues. So please say hi in the chat so we know you're there. And who have we got first of all? Let's have a look. James, hi there from Somerset. Okay, so this is a special on Simonetta. Hey. This is a special on the digestive system. I'm just going to put the slides up quickly so you can have a look at the whole sequence of things that we're doing. Here we go. Just pop the slides up. So here we go. Look, we've done a whole series of things, as you can see. We are now on June the 19th. Got the right day, and it's to do with the digestion. And we've got Stomach 36 as our point of the week, but actually we're going to be doing much more kind of sophisticated and in-depth thing on the digestion. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'm going to run a couple of polls just to get, and then we're going to do a scan especially for the digestive system. And what I'd like to do in the next hour is really regulate our whole digestive system to optimize it, because it's really important to have a digestive system that's working absolutely optimally. And we're going to use all the things we know about the meridians and Qi Gong and Chinese medicine to help us with that. Okay, so I'm going to pop that off now, and I'm going to run a special poll, which is, have you ever had any digestive issues? And if you'd just like to vote on that poll, we'll just see as a group where we're at with that. Okay, so we've got 100% saying so far, saying they have. And I'm going to run another poll now. And I'm just going to ask you, what were your main symptoms? So here we go. If you have had digestive issues, what were your main symptoms? And it's indigestion, burping or feeling blocked, constipation, diarrhea, or other. And we'll find out what the most common things are, and then we can kind of tweak the session for you. Okay, so what have we got? We've got quite a big range there of all of the things, and what's winning so far is, well, burping, constipation, diarrhea are all neck and neck. Okay, so there's quite a big range there, and what I'll do is, as we go through the session, I'll help you kind of get in touch with that. We've got Sarah looking after the chat. Hi there, Sarah. So if you've got any technical questions, you can ask her and she can help you, or she can always mark them up as a question, and we can have a little Q&A at the end if you're interested. Okay, so let's go. So what I thought we'd do is we'll do a special scan today. We're going to scan and check in on our digestive system. And what I'd like to do is draw a map like this. This is your whole abdomen, okay? And what we'll do is we'll go around. I'll show you where things to look out for, basically, when you tune in. And if you're a Shiatsu practitioner and you're treating someone with digestive issues, then you'll be doing this on your client. You'll be feeling these things on the client. So let's just go through what's really important. And what we're going to do is we're going to feel our own abdomen, and we're going to kind of tune in internally. And we're going to draw a map, a before and after map of how it feels. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to check out the center of the area of the abdomen, which is, this is around the navel. Here's the navel here, and just around this area here. And we're just going to palpate that area. We're just going to feel that area, feel it internally. And what that should feel like is really quite nicely relaxed and open, and certainly not kind of blocked or like a fist. If you've got a real stiffness here, that's called knotting of the spleen in Chinese medicine, and it's something we don't really want. We want that to be nice and relaxed. So first of all, feel that area there. Okay, now come up to this side, to your left side, and that's around here is the stomach. So the stomach, again, should feel kind of like nice and relaxed. If you're getting a lot of tension in the stomach and spleen area, that's the earth element, and we'll have to work that and see. The symptoms you're going to get related to these are, we can have indigestion is the main symptom, an upward feeling with the stomach, and the symptoms of here, especially if it's weak, is diarrhea. Okay, so here's the stomach and spleen. Next thing we want to check out is the other side, which is where the liver is. And so this again should be nice and open and relaxed. So we want this whole diaphragm area to be really relaxed. So have a feel around here. Just see whether you think it's feeling nice and comfortable, or it might be a bit stiff and painful. And this is more related to burping and congestion in this whole area. This is the liver and the gallbladder area. Okay, so that's the spleen, the stomach, and the liver and gallbladder. Okay, so the food goes down into the stomach, it's biled up, goes into this digestive system here, and it goes into the small intestine, which is where the spleen area is around here. And then eventually it goes into the bowel, the large intestine. So if you just trace this whole area here, I'll give you a bit of a close-up. That's all the way around here, round. This is the transverse colon, and then it goes down here into the descending colon, then it goes deep inside, and then goes into the rectum. So what we want to do here is we want to make sure that we've got a nice smooth feeling. We haven't got any like lumpy bits that might be to do with constipation or the bowel not working properly. So we're just going to kind of go around in a big circle like this, and just make sure that feels comfortable all the way around. Okay, and that's the large intestine. Okay, so just to review, we've got spleen, center of the digestion. We've got the stomach here. We've got the liver and the gallbladder here. And then we've got the small intestine and then the large intestine. Okay, so just think about the areas that you feel are the tightest or the ones that you want to strengthen up, if there's anything you need. And we'll just spend a moment just drawing that. So I'm going to draw my digestive area. Okay, everyone, so this is my map for today. A little bit of tension there in the stomach and the spleen area. Large intestine doesn't feel too bad, but I think this is the main thing I'd like to release, and that's can be related to stress. And if it develops, then that can cause like indigestion and things like that. Okay, cool. So what we'll do now is we'll go through our Wednesday class routine. We will cover the whole body, and we are going to do all our favorites. And what I'll do is, as we do particular meridians and points, I'll link them into the digestive system. And so in an hour's time, we're just going to have an amazing feeling here, really relaxed and functioning digestive system, which is going to be so great for just general health and general energy, because how we get our energy from the food is really, really important for our general health and stuff. Okay, so let's go. The first thing we're going to do, and this is for anyone like me with a bit of tension in the upper part of the body, is we're going to do some shaking, because shaking is really good for releasing and getting the Qi to move. So let's try that. We're going to stand shoulder width apart. Okay. Just notice anywhere in the body that you've got any tension. You may have tension in the channels that relate to the digestive system. So you might be going up to the stomach or the liver and gallbladder. And we're going to start off by gently shaking the body out. Okay, so we're going to shake, release the jaw. Very important to keep the jaw really relaxed and open, because the stomach channel actually starts in the mouth and goes all the way down into the stomach and the spleen area and the small intestine area. So this is the beginning of the digestive tract. So get that jaw really released. Relax the front of the neck. And now what I'd like you to do is, as you're shaking, I'd like you to get that shaking from the jaw and feel the shaking going down through the digestive tubes, right the way down. Now here's an interesting image. The diaphragm has only got a few, it's a big muscular here, and it's just got a few little openings where the blood vessels and the digestive tubes connect through it. So let's get that whole diaphragm area relaxed as we're shaking. Relaxing the jaw, opening the throat, relaxing the diaphragm. Okay, so if you've got any jaw tension, any tension down the body that's related to anxiety or anything like that, this exercise can kind of shake it out, open up the whole digestive tube. Got it? Very good. Okay, so now let's keep that shaking going, and we're going to go down into the abdomen as a whole, and we're just going to let all of the digestive organs move about, because this is another very important thing. You don't want any tension or any constriction in the facial planes in the digestive area. You want everything to be moving around. The stomach gets full of food, things move through the bowel. You want to basically get this moving. So we're going to shake it out, keep the hips relaxed, keep the jaw relaxed, opening up the digestive tract. Very good. Okay, so now let's get these shoulders relaxed, get the hips relaxed. This helps the liver and the gallbladder channels. And we're going to shake all the way down to the fingers, especially down to this first finger, because it's a large intestine channel. We'll talk about that a bit later, experience some things a bit later for that. And we're going to go shaking down into the feet. Right down into the feet. Okay, excellent. What a great start. Okay, now if you tune in now to your whole digestive tubes, relaxing the jaw, you'll feel a nice kind of comfortable feeling all the way down into the stomach and into the abdomen. And that's just a really great place to start to get the digestion really, really relaxed. Okay, so let's go. One of the things we need to do, and this is if you have a weak digestion, like poor digestion, like maybe diarrhea, things like that, quite often it's not the spleen, it's the kidney, what's called the kidney yang, the energy of the kidneys, or the adrenal system, the nervous system, the endocrine system, which is what needs to be tonified. And this is the connection between the kidneys and the spleen. So we're going to investigate that first and see what effect that has on our feeling in our abdomen. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to first of all rub your hands together, get them nice and warm. Okay. Feel the spleen area around the navel. Okay. See how warm and active that feels. And then just lower your hands down into around CV6 and CV4. And what that will do is it will give us a chance to tonify the kidney yang, okay, which lies underneath. This is the TCM connection between the kidney energy, basic energy, and the spleen. So let's try this. We're going to place our hand over CV4 and CV6, and we're going to just circulate our hands. We're going to relax the hips, feel the connection with the earth through the feet. Okay, now what I'd like you to do now is just check this out. As we're warming this area here, just below the navel here, I want you to just tune into your whole digestive area in the abdomen. Okay, now what you might find is as this area gets warmer, you might find it kind of like gently activates the digestive system further up the body. And if you can feel that happening, particularly this will particularly happen if you do have like a deficiency in the kidney yang. You feel that happening, what you're feeling there is you're feeling the kidney yang helping and supporting the digestive system. And this is very useful for you if you get really, really tired, you might get cold, you might feel cold, you get really tired, or you may have a client, if you're a Shiatsu practitioner, who feels the cold and has got weak back pain, weak type of back pain, and just very sluggish energy overall. Tonifying the kidney yang is the first step. Okay, so here we go. Okay. And now we can also supplement that with bladder 23. If you can get your hands behind your back, that's this point here. This is the kidney U point. Okay, and again, we're tuning in, relaxing, tuning into that energy going through the back into the lower abdomen here. Okay, so let's just tune into our digestion again. You should feel a warm, supported feeling now in the lower abdomen, and you might find that the spleen area and the upper area, which is the stomach particularly, just feels a little bit more kind of active, and that's the effect of tonifying the kidney yang. Okay, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, are we going to do kidney 1? Of course we are, okay? But interestingly enough, kidney 1's probably not the most important point on the foot for the digestion. So let's just go through working on the feet. There's lots of very important points on the feet, and I'm going to show you some of them and relate them to the digestion for you, okay? So here we go. Take my socks off. It's warm enough to do that now, thankfully. I'm just going to open up the feet, massage the feet. Okay, so now if you have like symptoms of indigestion, maybe tightness in the stomach like I've got, the meridian you want is the one that comes down here and goes to the second toe. That's the stomach channel. And it goes right into this point here, stomach 44, which we've done many times in the Wednesday class. And it goes down to stomach 45 on the end of the toe. So I recommend that we work that down. I'm working down the feet like this. Wow, okay. Now, if you haven't got any stomach, the reason I went wow there is because I pressed here on stomach 45. I could feel it directly in my stomach. So that's dramatic. That's it. So if you've got something happening around the stomach, you press into stomach 45 there. There's a good chance you're going to feel something moving in your abdomen. And that's the power of that point there. It's right on the end of the channel. Give it a good squeeze. There we go. That's the stomach. And the other really important one, which is if you get burping or distension, pain or stiffness around the whole upper abdomen, is the liver. So we want to open up the liver channel. This is liver 3 here. Open that up, press in. Open out that part of the foot. Okay, so they're the yang channels that relate directly to the digestion. Now we can work kidney 1, very good for grounding. But if we've got that weakness in the lower hara that we need to get the kidney yang going, we'll probably be better off working kidney 3, which is this point just behind the ankle, where my thumb is now. So let's keep our thumb on kidney 3, stimulate kidney 1, the beginning of the kidney meridian. And then what I'm doing is I'm just opening up and working around kidney 3 and slightly up the leg here, up the kidney channel here. Okay, so that's a foot routine for the digestive system. The only meridian we've missed out is the spleen channel, which runs along the inside of the foot here. And this is more for weak digestion, diarrhea, things like that. Okay, so just along this area here, we can press, massage along there. And then we've done a complete workout for the digestion just on the foot. How about that? And you might find that depending on what's happening in here for you, different channels and different points are going to have more effect. Like, for example, this stomach 45 had a very strong effect for me, but that's just because of what's going on. So there we are. Good. We better do the other foot. There we go. You might want to bookmark this session so that if you ever have any digestive problems in the future, then you can always go back to this and do a complete workout for your digestive system in an hour. And it'll be a great resource for you, won't it, to have that. And I know many of you have told me that you do that you actually bookmark specific sessions and go back to them when you need them. So that's really great to hear that you're really using these resources that we're creating for you. Okay, so here we go, tapping away. Just going to energize the kidney channel. And the main thing is to get these liver and stomach and spleen channel. That's all these areas around here opened up. Let's see. I'm working down to stomach. I'm just going to see whether it has the same effect on this side. And it does. Yeah, I can feel it right in here, right in the stomach area there. It's amazing, isn't it, when it really works like that so quickly. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm working around stomach down to this toe, and then I'm working liver, which is this point here, liver 3, opening up the foot, and then working the spleen channel, which is along the inside of the foot, and then it goes up into the spleen area like that. Whoa, okay. Again, this is quite effective for me because that's just what's happening for me at the moment. But you might find the kidney or maybe the liver is more effective for you depending on what's going on. Okay, right, excellent. A bit more of a tap on kidney 1. So there we have, just to review, we have the stomach channel going down to this toe here. We've got this liver going down to the inside of the big toe, and then the spleen channel going up here, all digestive related channels. And then we've got the kidney meridian going up here into kidney 3, which is related to the underlying kidney yang, or the energy behind the whole digestive process. So there we are, a complete digestive workout for the foot. Let's see what's happened. Get the chair out of the way. Okay, cool. So let's just stand for a second. Wow, doesn't that feel great? That feels really good. And now if you just tune in now to your whole digestive area, you might find that things have changed. So let's just see. Yes, okay, perfect. My stomach area feels much more relaxed. And I think that was stomach 45 that did that. So that's great. But you may find different things depending on what's happening here overall. Okay, cool. So we've tonified up the kidney yang. We've started working on the feet. So now that's kind of the lower burner. And so now let's really concentrate on the middle burner, because the middle burner is going to be the main burner that we need to work on. And what we want to do really is regulate the stomach and the liver channels, liver, gallbladder, stomach and spleen channels. So let's try that. So we've done this lower kidney yang thing, tonified this up. We've worked some kidney points on the foot. So now let's move our hand up to around the navel. And this is the center of the whole digestive system. Anatomically, it's the small intestine meridian. From Chinese medicine point of view, it's the center of the earth element, and it's related to the spleen. Reason for that is because the spleen in Chinese medicine is to do with absorbing food, pretty much what the small intestine anatomically does. So what you want this area to be, you want it to be energized and relaxed. You certainly don't want it like a fist, and you certainly don't want it all kind of soggy and weak. Okay, so let's go. Right, what we're going to do now is relax our arms. We're going to open up our feet and connect with the earth, because that's really good for the earth element, obviously grounding. And we're going to work like this. This is a spleen tonifying exercise, very simple. Keeping the arms and shoulders relaxed, developing the qi in the hands, keeping it connected into the center. Beautiful. Okay, now try and get that qi projection right into the spleen area. Okay, and again, just tune into what's happening above this area around here as you do that. And you might find that this relaxes even more. And that's because we're basically tonifying and moving the earth element, the stomach and spleen qi. Very good. Okay, excellent. So then just palpate that area again, just feel that area again, check out your stomach area. That's amazing there. Okay, so now what we need to do is let's connect up this area here with the feet. We've already activated the channels and some points on the feet. So it'd be really good to connect that up. You'll feel the difference, I'm sure, when we just do this. So if you take the navel, you go out slightly, just to the outside of the abdominal muscles, that's stomach 25. That's a really important point for the digestion. And if you just gently press in there, you'll probably find that it kind of connects right into the abdomen, just on the outside of the abdominal area there. Here's the navel, okay, just outside here. Stomach 25. Wow, feels great. Right into the whole digestive system. You may even feel it right down to the rectum. And that's a major point there for regulating the digestive system. We can tap it a little bit there. And we're going to connect down, all the way down. This is the stomach channel, goes from the nipples down the front of the body. Okay, and we're going to activate it down the outside of the legs. Okay. So just check in with this technique. We're going to tune into this abdominal area, and we're going to tap down the stomach channel. Okay, and here we go to point of the week. We've got stomach 36, probably the most powerful point for the digestion in the body, just below the knee. And I'm going to show you how you find it. You put your palm, one of the ways to find it is to put your palm on your kneecap, take the middle finger here, this big finger, take it round the outside of the shin, and you'll find a little indentation there, and that is stomach 25. Whoa, okay, I can feel that right in my digestive system again. A bit like stomach 44 for me. So palms over the kneecaps, middle finger, the big finger to the side, into that indentation between the two bones. You've got it, stomach 36. Giving it a tap. We go down. And then we go down to the feet. And then we pick up the spleen channel. And we go up the spleen channel. Okay, this is where we need to talk about diarrhea, people, because diarrhea is almost always related to the spleen channel. So if you suffer from diarrhea, you want to check out this channel here. It's on the inside front of the legs. Okay. So as we go down, stomach 36. Check out the effect of the spleen channel. And this spleen channel does a couple of things. It holds things up. So if you've got prolapses, for example, or you've got diarrhea, the strength of this spleen channel kind of holds things up. But also the spleen channel is mainly used for tonifying the spleen, getting rid of damp, and it basically helps the digestive processes process the food correctly so that it doesn't turn into diarrhea. So you go down, stomach 36. And the spleen channel, here we go, up the spleen channel, spleen 9 and 10. Up into the center there. Down the stomach channel. Let's just do it one more time for luck. Up. Okay, excellent. So now let's check in energetically and see what's happening. We've got that nice feeling of the feet sorted out with our feet work. Okay. Digestive system starting to really feel more relaxed now, more energized from the kidney exercise, and relaxed and tonified with the spleen exercise. And now feel the connection down the legs. What you want really is a nice connected feeling, relaxed connected feeling down the stomach meridian, and a nice supportive feeling up the spleen channel and into the center of the abdomen. So just check in and just see if that's happening for you. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you have real problems with tightness in the stomach or diarrhea, you may want to just keep repeating that loop until you feel it really changing and feeling really comfortable here. Maybe you can go back to this exercise again and alternate that all the way down and up, okay? Until you get it nice and balanced. Okay, very good. So that's the stomach and the spleen channels in the leg. Just to review, we've tonified the kidney yang, tonified it on the back, worked it on the feet, and we've now worked the legs and the feet using the stomach and spleen channels. So that leaves a very important digestive meridian, an organ which is the liver and the gallbladder. That's responsible for processing fats primarily. It also stores the blood, does loads of other things. It's an amazing system. And we need to keep that freed up. It's often affected by emotional issues. And you'll know something's up, something's not right, if you feel around this side of your abdomen and you feel that as a kind of tense or uncomfortable feeling here. Okay, so let's just go in and check here. So this is my stomach area. This is actually so different already from what it was like half an hour ago. Okay, so now this is the liver and gallbladder area here. Shaking is a really good thing, moving the joints And also twisting is the main action for releasing the liver and gallbladder. So let's do our lovely liver twist again. We're going to tune into the upper part of the abdomen here, and we're going to try and get the diaphragm as relaxed as possible. Let's try it. Head floating up, kidney 1 open, connecting down into the earth. A little bit of a shake to loosen up any liver qi obstruction that might be in the joints, so get those joints nice and freed up. Very good, and then the head floats up, and we're going to twist around like this. Keep the hips quite steady and get the twist mainly in the diaphragm area like this. Again, if you want a little bit more stimulation, you want a bit more stronger stretch, you can tap the sides of the body like this as you go to left and right. That's it, keeping that diaphragm area as relaxed as possible. Okay, and then coming back to the center, let's give it another little shake just to move any liver qi that we've moved by that twisting action. Okay, excellent. So now it's time to do some tapping on the liver and the gallbladder channels, just again to regulate this and connect it with the legs. So we're going to start off around here. This is liver 13, which is a point, again, a very important point for digestion. And I'll show you how you can find it. I think Basti did this the other week, actually, when he was doing some other Wednesday class. You may remember it, liver 13. You feel around until you can feel this 11th rib here. And it's like a short rib, so you can feel it just there. Okay, and if you relax your arms, gently press in. You'll feel that has a calming but also kind of a strengthening feeling in the abdomen area. Just try that again. Yeah, for me what's happening is it's kind of relaxing the feeling even more in the stomach there. But you'll find it will do different things depending on what you need. You may find it strengthening this area here, and that is liver 13. And then it goes, the liver channel goes up here onto the, just below the nipples, just here, liver 14. Okay, so this is a really important area for regulating the digestion, especially the connection between the liver and the spleen and stomach. So give this area a really good tap. You might want to twist as well while we do it, just to really strengthen it up. And then we're going to go down the gallbladder channel and up the liver channel. So we're going to go round onto gallbladder 30, this point here, right in here. Just notice if there's any tension in that point. And then we go down outside the gallbladder channel. Remember, we already did liver 3, so we're going to pick up from liver 3. We're going to come up the inside of the legs. Back up here, back up to liver 13, liver 14. Around, and down. And then up. Round. Okay, so what's this for? This is for if you have a lot of burping, you have a lot of tension here, maybe when you get upset and angry and frustrated, it affects the digestion and you get feeling crossy. That's the liver affecting the spleen. So this is ideal for that, working the gallbladder and the liver channels. Okay, so let's shake out again and let's tune in and see how we're doing. So standing, relaxing. Okay, let's have another little check-in here. Notice how the spleen and the stomach and the liver feel here. We go down the spleen area around the navel, and then the large intestine area right around here. Okay, now for me, what I'm finding is the large intestine feels the most left behind part. This feels quite relaxed around here. This feels really comfortable now, and this feels a bit stronger. That's the kidney area. But large intestine area is the one that needs a bit more work, I think. And that's because we haven't got there yet, okay? So now it's time to move into the upper body. And what we're going to do today is mainly use the large intestine channel to regulate the bowel area. Okay, the large intestine channel runs along the front of the body, outside front of the arms. And look, that maps exactly onto the stomach channel in the legs. Okay, they're kind of connected, and they're connected through the 6 divisions. So basically the stomach and the large intestine channel, kind of the same thing. One is on the arm and one is on the leg. But we have specific points that we can use to treat the bowels, okay? So let's see what we can do and see how we can affect the functioning and the feeling in the bowel by working the large intestine channel, shall we? So first of all, I want you to just do some rotations here, gently rotating around the whole bowel, and just see what it feels like, what the energy is like. Does it feel nice and smooth all the way around? How does it feel? Okay, and now let's work the large intestine channel. We'll do some stretches, we'll do some doing, and then we'll come back and check that feeling and see whether it feels a little bit smoother and a little bit more relaxed and activated all the way around. Okay, so the large intestine channel starts here and goes all the way up. It starts right on this finger here. It goes all the way up. Large intestine 4, probably the most famous point for the digestion. Up here, and then it goes onto here, and it goes up into the head, connects with the nose. Welcome smell. So just for now, let's work it in the arms and see what that does, okay? So we're going to work the lung, and then we're going to work up into the large intestine. So we're going to start, because the lung is a pair of the large intestine. So we're going to start off here, make some sounds. Open up the in channel down into the arm. Goes to the thumb, and then we're going to go round, and we're going to just squeeze up the large intestine channel here, and we're going to work large intestine 4. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is just tune into your own bowel, just see how it feels, and just gently press in right here to large intestine 4, halfway along this bone here, slightly in and under the bone. Just see if you can feel a connection there between that point and anything that's happening in the bowel. It depends a lot on what's happening internally for you. Okay, and then we're going to go up here. We're going to tonify the large intestine channel. So we're going to go right the way up here. And while I'm doing this, I'm actually closing my eyes and I'm tuning into my large intestine, tuning into this whole bowel area. I'm just seeing if any points or any areas along the channel just give a nice feeling there, feeling of connection. Okay, now look, here's another very interesting point. We've got large intestine 11, which is right in this corner here, right here, large intestine 11, and that's used for heat in the body. And so you can use that if you've got like diverticulitis or any inflammatory heat things in the bowel, very effective. If you're a Shiatsu practitioner, you might like to know you can put your mother hand around any inflammation on the bowel and then check out these points and see if you can get some of the heat out of the bowel. Find that very effective for diverticulitis. We're going to go up, onto the shoulder, and then round again. Okay, round again. brushing off. Okay, and then the other side again, we're doing the lung. Picking up the large intestine, let's give that a good squeeze the first time round, all the way down. And then working large intestine 4, tuning into any effects. Up we go, and round again. That's your lung area and large intestine. Very good. Okay, so now let's do a special stretch for the large intestine meridian. It's this one where you link your thumbs behind your back like this. Okay, you breathe in and breathe out, and you bring your first finger up towards the ceiling. So nice and gentle, just really relax into it. Feel the stretch down the backs of your legs and the outside of your legs. That's large intestine and the legs for those of you who are interested. And then large intestine finger, that's the first finger pointing up towards the ceiling. So we're breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, as you get to the maximum stretch position, you're tuning into your bowel area, in your abdomen, connecting that all the way into the stretch. Just see if you can feel that connection there. Okay, excellent. So now let's just stand and tune in. Feel the large intestine in the arm. Tune into the bowel. Okay, and then we're going to walk around. Just see if you can feel any changes in how comfortable the large intestine feels. Okay, and this is an exercise for the large intestine itself. It's a wider circle around the bowel, just gently pressing, encouraging movement all the way around the large intestine. Very good. Okay, amazing. So let's check it out. So there we are. We've done all the channels on the legs, the channels on the arms that relate to the digestion. So now all we've got left, we've got a little bit of time left to make sure that we work on the head just to complete the whole sequence. And we've actually got quite a few important things to do on the head. As we mentioned right at the beginning when we were doing the shaking, remember the shaking from the jaw? We've got to get the whole jaw and especially the front of the neck relaxed because it's all connected to the digestive tubes that go all the way down, okay? So let's do a little doing routine for the head. And we're going to start off by tapping the forehead. This is because this is related to the stomach area. Okay, and then we can tap around the sinuses. Again, that's related to the stomach. And now let's do a really thorough job of working the channels around the jaw. We've got the upper jaw related more to the large intestine. So we can start off with large intestine 20. In fact, let me come down and give you a bit of a close up here. Look into the camera and yeah, so we've got large intestine 20 here. And we're going to work around the jaw here. Great stuff. All the way around here. So I'm working right into the jaw, just above the teeth, all the way around. And if you keep going round, you'll get to some really important points around the jaw. So we're just in front of the ear here. If you open and close, open and close your mouth, you'll find a little indentation that occurs around the jaw there. Lovely. Very good for clearing out the sinuses as well as starting that relaxation in the whole digestive tract. So if you just tune into that, you'll probably feel a nice open feeling here. And we want to really replicate that on the lower jaw. So I'm pressing it now around the lower jaw here to show you, look around here. And my thumb's underneath here, squeezing in. This is the stomach channel, by the way, at the bottom of the jaw here. Getting right into it around here. Yep. Opening and closing the jaw. Okay, now if you have got a lot of stiffness here, you might want to use the breath as well, so you can breathe in, breathe out, open the jaw, massage around this joint here as you breathe out and relax. Very good. One more. Okay, fantastic. Now look, if we stand here now, open your jaw a few times, and see if you can feel a connection between the jaw all the way down into the stomach area here. Keep the throat open, relax the chest. And think down, all the way down into the digestive tract. And you're tuning in there to the digestive tube. And it's really important to get that relaxation in the jaw, all around here, around the lips and the mouth as well. Okay? So let's just do just a little bit of work on the lips themselves, because at the beginning of the digestive tract, I'm just actually pressing around the lips like this. These are related to the spleen and stomach, by the way, directly. So I'm just going to make sure that they're just nice and relaxed. Okay, and you'll find that very effective now. If you tune in again, just squeezing the lips together, relaxing all around here, relaxing in the jaw. You see, and then you can feel that kind of relaxation, like a wave going right the way down. Really important part to work. And now, thinking about the neck, the most important thing is the front of the SCM muscle. That's this big muscle here, because you've got the large intestine and the stomach channel. So we really want to make sure there's no tension around here. Very important, all the way around here. Just give you a close-up, like all around here. Make sure that that's nice and released. Okay. Make sure that's all relaxed and released all the way down, right the way down. And then we can pick up the stomach channel here and work it along the front of the body, just to connect up the mouth and the lips and the neck to the digestive organs. Okay, bit of a shake to let it all settle down. And now let's just tune in again. And what you probably find now is you just feel amazing, just the way this all kind of relaxes down, connects down, eases up the stomach, eases up the whole digestive tube. And that's like a really important thing, to get that feeling there all the way down. Just tune into that feeling. Okay, excellent. So we've got a little bit of time now just to work on the back. The reason why that's important is because if you can get to these areas here, there's a whole bunch of points around here that directly link into the digestive system. So getting the back nice and relaxed and even all the way down is really useful. So let's start off by just tapping around the bladder channel on the head. Okay, and I'm going to squeeze down the bladder meridian. Okay, tap down around here. You've got quite a few yang channels to meet there, so it's a good place to release. And go down as low as we can. Okay, and then if you can reach up to the lower thoracic that's around here, just tap around those areas gently. And again, you'll find a connection there with the upper abdomen. So just relaxing, tuning into the digestive system again. Then we come down. This is more like bladder 23, more related to the kidney area. And then we go down onto the sacrum, connected to the bladder and small intestine. And then we can just pat down the legs, back of the legs. Okay, so let's just do a little bit more work on the lower thoracic. And then down, back to the legs there. Okay, one more. Okay, great. Shaking out again. Just feeling the back nicely activated. Okay, excellent. So we've got a little bit of time now just to do some direct work on the abdomen. And I'll just show you how you can give yourself a nice abdominal self-shiatsu. We've done loads of work on all the channels, regulating it. We've worked really a lot on regulating everything using the internal connections with the channels. So let's do a little bit of a self-shiatsu on the abdomen itself. Okay, so first of all, just check, and you'll probably find like me, this is just totally different now. This is all completely relaxed and open. And that's what we want. We want this to be nice and relaxed and open. We want this spleen area to be really strong and relaxed, but not tense. Okay, and we want the bowel to be, again, nice and unblocked and relaxed all the way around. Okay, so let's follow the digestive system and progressively relax it. Now you'll feel that you've got this lips and jaw thing and all this kind of relaxing all the way down. So then we go down into the stomach, which is here on this side of the body, okay, on your left side of your body. We're just going to gently press in. I'm placing my fingertips like this. I'm gently pressing in, relaxing, sending some qi into the stomach, breathing into the stomach area, and then exhaling, pressing in, gently pressing in, and relaxing that area there. Okay, now we want to do the same thing on the right hand side because we want the gallbladder and the liver area to be nice and relaxed. So again, using one hand on top of the other, sending your energy into that area on the exhalation. Breathing in, breathing out. Focusing your breath into the area with the hands, relaxing and opening. Okay, so that's the liver area, the stomach. And now we want to go down to the small intestine and anatomically the small intestine. We've already rotated it around it. So now let's just do some actual pressure work. We're going to go in, going to breathe in, going a little bit deeper than the rubbing. We're just encouraging again, using the breath, regulating the nervous system with the breath. Okay, this combination of using the breath and pressure helps the vagal nerve relax. And again, it sends messages up to the brain that everything is kind of safe with the digestion, and that can really positively affect a lot of the digestive issues that we get. Okay, pressing in. And then we go down, and we're going to pick up the large intestine here. And we're going to just literally just activate the large intestine. We're going to use a technique. I'll just give you a bit of a close-up here. We're going to use one hand over the other like this. And we're going to just use little circles, gently pressing in, exhaling. And we're going to go all the way around the whole bowel here. Okay, we start here. This is around where the appendix is. This is the ascending colon. And if you've got any trapped stools or wind or something, you may find that you can feel them here as we go up. Just using a little bit of rotation there to just relax and open up the bowel. keeping the arms really relaxed. Okay, and you can do this. Those of you who've been following New Energy work, you probably know where I got this from. I got this from Winter Jade, who's an expert American Shiatsu practitioner, and she taught us how to do this on our clients. And so what I'm doing now is adapting it for our own use. So now I'm on the transverse colon. I'm just trying to find out where it is. I'm just feeling it there. Keeping the arms really relaxed. Keeping that Qi projection in through the fingertips. Nice and easy. And if you find any obstructions or feeling of sluggishness in the bow, we can just focus in on those areas and do a bit more rotation, bring a bit more energy into that area. And then we go down, it goes down, and then it goes internally into the rectum. So this is your whole bow there. Okay, and you can repeat that as many times as you need to get the bowel. Obviously, this is excellent for constipation. If you do get constipation, check out the large intestine, but also check out the liver, because sometimes the liver can obstruct the movement of Qi. Okay, so there we are. That's it. We're nearly finished. Let's just finish off by gently stroking around the whole abdomen. Okay. Shaking out. Okay, and then we're just going to do a few breaths just to integrate everything. First of all, let's just have the head floating up, feet floating down. We'll just do 3 breaths. And as we do it, I'd like you to relax the whole digestive system on the out breath. So breathing in, feeling connection with the earth. Feel the digestive tubes all the way through from the mouth, all the way down to the anus. Breathe out and relax. Lovely. Breathing in. Tune into the whole digestive tube. Breathe out and relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, now you might want to just look at your charts. You remember my picture. Just an hour ago, this is what my digestive system looked like. And I can tell you it feels completely different now. I'm just going to palpate. Maybe if you look at your drawing and just check in. Remember that I have really quite an obstruction here, quite a kind of like a fist almost here. And it feels completely relaxed now. Also, the large intestine feels very, very comfortable. And the spleen area in the center feels again really relaxed. So it worked brilliant for me, and I hope it did for you too. And if you do ever have any digestive issues in the future, just bookmark this session and you can focus in on the bits that are most effective for you. Okay, basically, I'll just review. Weak digestion, tonify the kidney yang, tonify the spleen. Diarrhea, do that and tonify the spleen channel. Indigestion and obstruction here, you've got working the whole digestive system through. Don't forget to work the stomach channel and work the points on the feet. Constipation, check out the liver. All these techniques we did, twisting techniques, rotational techniques. Okay, so the main things you're going to find, if you've got burping and upward movement, check out again the liver and the stomach. And you'll be able to regulate your whole digestive system really, really well by using and mixing and matching the different symptoms with what we've done in the last hour. Okay, I hope you've really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you, Sarah, for looking after the chat. I'll just pop a heart on the chat and then we'll see you next week. There we go. There we go. Here we are. There we are. Okay, thank you for all the hearts. The best way to bookmark it, Catherine, is just when you get the replay through, the email replay through, is just to save that replay link. And it'll be there for you. And that's what a lot of people who do the Wednesday class do that. They get the replay video link, and then they'll just either bookmark it in their browser or they'll just literally copy it somewhere else. Okay, thank you, Sarah, and we'll see you next time.